Tungsten Tales here with the reigning Premier League champion Raymond van Barneveld. Ray, congratulations, you've made it.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a long way.
Oh, well, let's start with that. Let's go back to week one. Adrian Lewis. What's going through your mind after that? Because obviously you're reigning champion. You're thinking to yourself, what's going on here?
There was a lot of pressure. The day before, when the launch came out, it was a long day. We had to do a lot of things. Adrian played really well, 114 average, 7-1. I think, wow, this is a nice start to the Premier League. Not. But week two, Dave Chisnell in Bournemouth. Blew a lot of chances on doubles. Dave beat me 7-5, so 2 games, 0 points. 5-1 leading against Peter Wright, 6-all. And then the first win against Stephen Bunting, finally, 3 points in week 4. And then losing again to Kim Huybrechts. And then I got Phil Taylor, Michael van Gerwen and Gary Anderson to go, you know. So
well, what happened after that? Hey, you say about, so we're at week 3 and you've just got the draw, you've thrown away a 5-1, you're thinking to yourself, this is trouble. You say you've got Taylor, Van Gerwen, but you come through it.
I said to myself, you know, Ray, we have to play very good now, because if not, you know, you're relegate, you know, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that for yourself, your family, the fans. And I was practicing harder and harder, and maybe there was less pressure, I don't know, because one side of your brain will tell you we might not gonna make it, you know, because I already lost 4 games that far. And at the end, I played well against Phil. Phil had an unbelievable average, about 116, and I beat him 7-4. That was not normal. I don't know what happened there, but
you just finished everything, didn't you?
Finishing when crucial, yeah. But losing to Mikey and a draw against Gary, got me on the way. Saved Judgment Night.
When did you sort of think to yourself, hold on a minute, I could do this here? I could. What was it? What match was it that made it go click? And you thought, hold on a minute, I'm right in this.
Not really. After Judgment Night, week 10, the draw came out for the rest of the weeks. Phil to England and say to myself, Ray, you can play darts. And I had, in the last 3 weeks, I had really good results. So why not? And I took it every single week at a time, you know. And it was amazing, you know, beating Phil, beating Michael, beating Dave, beating Gary and Adrian, a draw against James and a win against Stephen Bunting. So really happy with my form at the moment, yes.
What about practice going into tomorrow night? Do you feel like it's going well? Do you feel confident?
Of course I'm confident, you know. In the last 8 weeks, from the last 10 games, only lost 1 match, you know, against Michael. So it's good for me, you know, and I believe I can win, you know, like that sign.
Just about to bring that up. There's a sign behind it that says everything possible.
At this sign last year, and I think to myself, yeah, why not? You know, anything can be done. They all, the greatest players ever be on the dart circuit or in the Premier League, and even the 2 guys went relegate. You know, Peter Wright, Kim Huybrechts, amazing players. They never ever did something wrong, but 2 have to go. You know, and then with the rest of the 8 players, it was an amazing competition. Some strange matches, you know, Michael beating James with 7-0, Stephen Bunting beating Gary with 7-0. So you think on that night, Gary was playing twice, Michael will beat Gary, and then Gary beat Michael. So it was an amazing competition, and I'm really happy that I'm in the playoffs, because I never ever thought that after week 8 or 9.
Well, you've made it to the finals. What are you expecting tomorrow? Crowd-wise, your nerves? You've been on the big stage so many times now. Are there still nerves there?
Of course, every player has nerves. Especially when 10 or 12,000 people is gonna be there, and it's going to be a madhouse tomorrow, of course. So you try to prepare on that, and just do your things like you normal do. No extra things. I just try to be myself and as confident as ever. The rest of the guys played last weekend in Crawley. I choose not to go because on doctor's advice, and I'm fit, and hopefully we can do it another time.
So how important is it before a big night like this that you're settled with your darts? Obviously Unicorn, you do a lot of work with them. How important is it that you're settled with your setup?
Extremely important. Unicorn is always there for me. To me, they are the best team and best dart manufacturers in the world. You know, anything I ask for them, they will help me out, and I will say to them a massive thank you. You know, I had the darts before in August last year. Didn't sort it out 25, 23, 21, and I chose for 21 grams week 3 or 4 in the Premier League, week 5 I don't know, and then it went better, a bigger flight on it, which has a better balance, you know, doing the fly to the board, and I feel comfortable with them. And yeah, that was in my mind for many years, you know, swapping every time, new darts, new shots.
Well, you're known, aren't you, for you've swapped your darts a lot over the years.
And I never did that, you know, when I still was BDO or the first 2-3 years in the Premier League, I never did that. And for the last couple of years of searching, and now I finally feel that it's perfect now.
You're settled and ready to go with them tomorrow, yeah?
Oh, definitely.
Well, good luck, mate. Good luck tomorrow. Hope you enjoy it. Hope it goes well for you.
Thank you.
Can Barney retain his title? Well, everything's possible. Tungsten Tails keeping you at the sharp end of world darts. Enjoy it, mate.